Welcome back. We've got some reading to do, and quite a bit of it as well, although nothing compared to the Dakota rooftop in Uru, of course. But we'd better get started. Chapter 16 in the 8th scripture, the Scripture of Breaking. Regarding the disc of the balance, and the events that came about when the disc was broken. The scriptures tell us that the disc was kept at the Enclave for many thousands of years, safely guarded from any threat by the respect held by every man and woman for the authority of the fathers. But with dissent came disobedience, and disobedience brought immorality, and immorality begat theft. Tyrant soldiers, aided by sentinel traitors, attempted to make away with the disc, but were thwarted by the Wight of the Kin herself, intervening, although forbidden to do so, on behalf of the fathers. The disc was brought safely back to the Enclave, but the threat would linger in the minds of the Minstrum and the Vestrum. So it became that the disc was melted in the forge of the dragon's mouth, shaped into the elements of 4 magical people, and given to these respective people for the safekeeping until such a time when it was decreed that the disc should once more be whole. 1 stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. 1 stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside. 1 stone to the 2 that make one, of air and of sea. And 1 stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternally dark, the mariners. When the time comes for the disc to be whole again, 1 person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces, and the pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt to the righteousness of this person. And how much do you want to bet that this person will be us? April.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Well, while it might seem that this didn't take that long to read, it is unfortunately far from the only book we need to read. None of them are all that long, but in total altogether, it does take some time to get through.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Okay, we want to learn about the Draic now.
I'd like to learn more about dragons, about the Draic kin.
Oh, yes, yes. We have some wonderful books on that topic. Stay here.
Okay, now, this game has a feature called Time Skip, which allows you to skip forward a few seconds when you press ESC. I promised myself I wouldn't use that during the recording of this Let's Play, but I'm gonna make an exception here, because having to wait for him to walk back and forth every single time is gonna get annoying. So I'm going to skip this.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
See, it goes much quicker that way. Otherwise, we spend way too much time just standing around waiting for him. And that's not interesting at all. Okay, next book. Secrets of Draic by Minstrum Elyak. Forward. The Draic are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In All Tongue, they are often referred to as Drachen. In some variations of Low Tongue, Drechin. In the Southlands, the word Draic refers specifically to the winged lizard shape traditionally associated with the kin. In Earhat, the eternal spirits of the kin are called simply Draic, regardless of their current shape. In Stark, most cultures refer to the kin as Dragon, Drage, Drache, Dragon, though this usually refers only to the winged lizard-like shape, and not to the spirit inhabiting this shape. In fact, while in Arcadia the kin are respected and revered as eternal spirits with great significance in the balance and the all, in Stark the kin are mostly creatures of mythology and fairy tales. However, in some Stark legends and scriptures, notably the Christian Bible, The name dragon is associated with the forces of evil, and thus the religious connotations seem to have carried over in a somewhat distorted form. Who or what are the Draic? Why not ask, who is the creator? Or what is the all? Questions thus asked will remain in perpetuity unanswered, for they are in truth unanswerable. To condense all knowledge of the creator into one answer is futile, as is any attempt to define the all without describing every single element that makes up the all. So also with the Draic. We cannot answer, who is the kin, or what is the kin, but we can provide some answers to the simpler questions, the questions that deal with what we see and hear and feel, and what we have been told by the kin themselves. Answers that, together, may give us, if only the faintest hint of the whole truth, then at least some indication of who or what the Draic are. Born of the emptiness between the stars, reads the 11th scripture of the balance, the scripture of time, shaped in unison with the all, part of the all, yet outside the all. Draic. Note the ancient high tongue variation of Draic. Why so many variations and interpretations of the Draic from culture to culture? The kin have always been shrouded in mystery, and from mystery arises legend and myth. The kin seem content to be seen as nothing but tall tales and figments of a bard's fertile imagination. Okay, interesting.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Let me skip that as well. Just to speed things up a little bit.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Okay, we're gonna need more books.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Well, there are no more options under here, so let's continue with the next option.
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorima.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear, so that they too could set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Well, they pay for my bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really?
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
Okay, there he goes again. So, let's hurry that up a little bit.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Well, this tale is quite long, so rather than breaking it in two, I will read it in the next video.